What's up, everybody? We are 6 days away from the Season 1 of Modern Warfare 3, as well as the huge Warzone update. And if you're anything like me, you've been anxious to get the roadmap for what we are getting in Season 1 of Modern Warfare 3, and that is finally here. As usual, we're going to cover it. We're going to skip over the multiplayer stuff. We're going to skip over the zombie stuff, although I've been enjoying both a lot. So that could change in the future, but we're going to skip over all that stuff, and we're just going to cover the stuff that applies to Warzone, so the direct Warzone stuff, the new weapons, that stuff. So that's all we're going to talk about, but this will be linked down below if you want to check that out for yourself, and also linked down below is going to be my Twitch. I will be live as soon as the update goes live at 1 p.m. Eastern on December 6th, and I will be playing until I cannot take it anymore. I am so excited for this, but Twitch is linked down below. If you want to see me try out new weapons, you're wondering what the meta is, whatever, come into chat, say what's up, ask what you got to ask, suggest what you got to suggest, and I will be happy to oblige the best that I can. But with that all being said and that long mouthful, let's go ahead and jump into this. Like I said, we're going to skip all this. We're going to use this handy menu on the side to go right down to Call of Duty Warzone overview, and there is a lot of stuff to talk about here. The Welcome to Urzikstan, the Carry Forward, Call of Duty Warzone maps, the CODWZ event, all summarized right here, and much, much more. Let's go ahead and jump into this. Big game, big map, Welcome to Urzikstan. Here's another like mini roadmap here. It's the Warzone deep dive roadmap. Here you can see the map here, and if you've been playing zombies, you're familiar with the map at least a little bit, like I have been. Obviously, it's going to be a little bit different. There's going to be less destruction. There's going to be no zombies, all that. But that is a thing. There's a lot of summary stuff here. We're going to skip the summary stuff so we can talk about it as it so happens to be within this blog post. Urzikstan modes, launch and in-season launch modes, Battle Royale, Resurgence, and Plunder. We will be introducing areas of Urzikstan to a pool of Resurgence locations along with areas across Ashika and Vondel as part of a new limited time mode called Urzikstan Resurgence, which will focus on several points of interest around the Urzikstan map. Popov Power, I was about to say, I bet you Popov is one of them, but Orlov Military Base and Zaravan Suburbs. In-season modes, Lockdown returns, and the brand new limited time mode Sleigh Ride Resurgence makes its holiday debut. All squad sizes for Battle Royale on Urzikstan will be available all season long. Hopefully we get ranked fairly early. I'm hoping we don't have to wait until Season 2, maybe Season 1.5, but it should be no later than Season 2. Return to Vondel and Ashika carry forward maps. Just saying the maps carry forward and that they'll be in the new iteration of Warzone, which is Warzone 3, but it's not Warzone 3 because it's the same engine, whatever. Updated gameplay, movement, mechanics, and more. Movement updates at launch. So now at launch we'll have slide canceling, tack stance, ADS while sliding, running while reloading, a slight movement boost when using stims, and additional changes will be detailed in the upcoming patch notes. I don't know why that's linked. There's no patch notes yet. Gameplay updates at launch. The backup pistol, always have a dedicated pistol when swimming or climbing ladders or ledge hanging no matter your loadout. So now if you don't have a pistol in your loadout, if you're in the water, on a ladder, hanging on a ledge, which they should get rid of, you will always have a pistol available to you, so there's no unfair situations. Improved water combat. Alongside the dedicated pistol, improvements have been made to water visibility such that it is now easier to see targets both win and in out of the water. If you go jump into the water in any Modern Warfare 3 map that has water, or even the Zombies map, which has a darker skybox, the visibility is already better, especially compared to Ashika Island. Manual gas mask. Essentially, you can either stow it or equip it. It's either in your backpack or on your face. Now, what they don't talk about here, and a complaint that I've seen from Iceman Isaac, as well as other people who have done or participate in COD Next, is that you know that, like, that visual effect you get when you have the gas mask on in Warzone 1. At COD Next, when you would equip your gas mask, you would have that visual effect despite it not being used, and you could hear the heavy breathing. Now, they don't address the visual clutter of putting on a gas mask, but it does say players will only hear the heavy breathing sound effect while in gas. So at least you don't have to listen to that, but if it still gives you that visual effect, it's not going to be worth having unless you're going to save it in your backpack to make a gas play. And we'll talk about the backpack stuff in a second, but you will have more space for that. Experimental gas grenade. The tear gas tactical now deals gas damage, as such can be countered with an equipped gas mask. Now here's what I was mentioning with you'll probably have a slot for a gas mask. Dedicated ammo slots. Specific new backpack slots cater to ammo, like we did in Warzone 1, where you could pick up each type of ammo. Allowing quick and easy access, the slots will be automatically filled as players find ammo. Additional ammo can still be stored in your all-purpose backpack slots. So now, if you run a shotgun and an AR, and your buddy is running in sniper and an SMG, without taking a backpack slots, you actually have ammo available for each other. Or if you're in a gunfight and you run out of certain type of ammo, you can pick up a ground weapon. Let's say you had a shotgun. there's a ground SMG or you just killed someone, there's an SMG. Chances are you'll have SMG ammo in your backpack already, so you could pick that up and continue the fight. Loot rarity, weapons, equipments, kill streaks, and more will now appear with a color-coded tooltip that indicate the value and rarity of the item, as well as weapons is from a custom loadout. If you played Warzone 1, you're familiar with that. Contract activation laptop, so now instead of the little like walkie-talkie, it'll be a laptop. Updated TAC map icons. The entirety of the TAC map has been updated to better serve you with a variety of easily distinguishable new icons. That'll be interesting to see. Classic red dot, so if you fire unsuppressed, you'll be up on people's maps. So suppressors are coming back into the meta. Tip: if you want weapons that you should have leveled up by Warzone, I did have a video on that. I'll go ahead and link that down below as well. Improved loot spreading. Players will now notice that the loot distribution spread when opening supply box or eliminating an enemy has received improvements to minimize loot overlap and facilitate loot identification. So vomit loot, essentially. Quality of life carry forward for the new chapter of Warzone. All existing quality of life improvements that have been made this year will carry forward. New environmental elements. Drivable train. Talked about this after COD Next. It's a drivable train that you can move forward and backwards. You can stop it on the rear, and you can't take off that brake in the front. You actually have to go all the way back to the rear of the train to turn it off. So someone could stop your train, and then now you have to fight them or run away from the front of the train. Also, we'll have a UAV tower. It says a horn, an ammo depot, a guaranteed legendary supply crate, and then it says the handbrake that I just mentioned. Read more how this works in the forthcoming Warzone patch notes. Horizontal zip lines, they're a lot of fun in zombies, although where you're able to clip onto them is a little frustrating. It seems like I always got to be looking straight up to them and like all the way back. You can be kind of but you like have to be looking up at them. That's something that needs to get fixed. Hopefully that doesn't carry over from zombies and it's fixed when we get the update. New vehicle launch, Coyote. It's a lightly armored new off-road vehicle. This open air and agile desert vehicle designed to grip dunes and move quickly. The mounted machine gun is more than enough to take out the opposition in your path. So it's an off-road vehicle, lightly armored, fast, and has a machine gun. And that's going to be available in both Battle Royale and Plunder. Returning contract, new public event, and updated strongholds. Big game bounties coming back. If you remember from Warzone 1, it would highlight a player with the most eliminations in the match, and if you kill them, you get an advanced UAV. The flyby public event, a new public event arrives in Urzikstan, where there is a chance multiple drones will fly in to drop additional buy stations into the Warzone. Updated strongholds. Now strongholds are going to be a public event, so just like the flyby they mentioned, the restock event, all those jailbreak, stuff like that, it'll now have strongholds, and strongholds will activate. But it says as a result of this change, players may also encounter cash drops during infill, and may also find black site keys in ground loot, allowing you the opportunity to open a black site. So there still will be black sites, but you're not going to get the keys by strongholds unless there's a stronghold event. You just get lucky and find it in ground loot. More RNG in Warzone. I don't think that one's a big deal, though. New perks at launch. So there's going to be perks from multiplayer automatically equipped here. You say, movement and rotation opportunities on the new big map of Urzikstan has been a key focus of its design. So in the new chapter of Warzone, players will also find themselves with several perks that are now simply enabled by default at all times. So by that, they are talking about Modern Warfare 3 perks that you have to put in your loadout for multiplayer are now just on all the time, and that's tac pads, which improve slide distance and allow for full ADS while sliding, while increased stance transition speeds. So you're not going to have to be in tac stance in Warzone. Commando gloves enables reloading while running. Quick grip gloves increases your weapon swap speed. Nice. Climbing boots increases climbing and mantling speed aspect, and overkill allows you to pick two primary weapons. That's interesting if overkill is by default now and you don't have to put that in your loadouts. That completely changes how we do Warzone loadouts. You should also get ready for new and returning perks exclusive to Call of Duty Warzone, designed to create new outplay and counter opportunities, of which the following can be equipped as custom perks in your loadout. Irradiated, move faster and take less damage while in gas. Tempered, now also available as a custom perk, allows you to refill armor plates with full 2 plates instead of 3. You don't have to have the vest anymore. Combat Scout, if you remember that, pings enemies for you and your squad when you deal damage to them. Hitting the enemy from farther away increases the ping time. That's new. Resolute, when taking damage from gunfire, this grants a short bonus to movement speed. So if you play Apex, think Bangalore. Shrouded, drop a smoke grenade when downed. I think that one's going to be really useful, especially in ranked. Mountaineer, reduce fall damage. That has to be named after Stone Mountain, right? Has to be. Stalker, increased strafe speed and aim down sight. Movement speed, that's a really good one. Escapist, increased down, prone, and crouch speed. Not a bad one. Primed accuracy and time to aim down sight is improved while jumping. I like that, especially because Sledgehammer said in like an AMA or something that they were going to look into bunny hopping. So if bunny hopping comes back, primed could be huge. Faculty, delay triggered explosives while sprinting, warns of nearby enemy equipment, and reduces combat noise. So if like claymores or prox mines become meta or get used a lot, faculty will be useful for that. But out of these, I really like tempered. I really like combat scout. Resolute's not bad. I really like shrouded for ranked. I don't really care about it in pubs. Stalker is interesting because of the strafe speed and the aim down sight movement speed. Other than that, the other ones are what they are. Primed, like I said, will be good if they bring bunny hopping back. These additional perks allow for an impressive variety of playstyles and perk packages, as the total number of perks now reaches over 30, with the 5 new default perks plus 12 perks in slot 1 and 2, 10 perks in slot 3, and 7 perks in slot 4. Sorry, just making sure that it did say all times. New Gulag. There is going to be this new Gulag here. You can see so far this is going to be one of the most evenly shaped Gulags we've had, and I really appreciate that. I think Gulag should always be a 50-50 shape. Hopefully gone are the days of the asymmetrical Gulags, which they used to always highlight in their patch notes. Whatever. So the big changes here are Ascender overtime finish. There's no more flag. You can't see it here, but now at overtime an Ascender will drop, and you have to ascend to win in overtime if you don't want the kill. But if you're ascending, you can be shot off of it. So Ascender speed is the key here. If it's a faster Ascender, great. If it's a short Ascender, great. But if it's not, no one's going to use the Ascender because you're just going to have people wait for it, aim at it, and then shoot you off the Ascender. Gulag public events. Now there's public events in the Gulag. There's Go Again, an additional Gulag attempt if you lose the first fight. So I would assume you would just end up back up here, or you would stay in the Gulag and the next person would come fight you. Cash grab, so that it increases the money on the floor with a big stack in the middle of the map. Locked and loaded weapons. I don't know what it says. It always says AMG, automatic machine gun. So I'm assuming that means AR and LMG, I guess. And SMG, small machine gun, loadout with full armor. So you'll get full attachments, full armor. And if you win that public event Gulag, you come back with that loadout and that armor. Night vision Gulag. I don't know how to feel about this one. It's interesting. As long as it's not in ranked, it's fun. But if it's in ranked, oh, I'm going to be angry. As the Gulag will occasionally go dark with equipping operators with night vision goggles for a fun new twist on the Gulag experience. Additional content in Season 1 Reloaded, available in early 2024, will bring with it a number of new features, including covert exfil as secondary exfil condition, as well as the weapon case similar to that seen in Modern Warfare 2, but with brand new rewards. In addition, players can expect a new Champions Quest with fresh rewards for those brave and strategic enough to compete it or steal it. Now, if you're on Champions Quest and someone kills you, they can actually steal your contract. New event, Merry CODWZ in Season. Krampus is back. Just kidding, ha ha ha. I actually think that is funny, but ha ha ha. This holiday event brings new challenges and rewards with some visible, some hidden to the Urzikstan map in Call of Duty Warzone in the form of Deck the Halls, Zombie Santa, and Sleigh Ride. Sleigh Ride Resurgence, limited time mode. Nothing says festivities quite like a new limited time mode. Prepare for holiday theme take on Resurgence as you're in for a number of treats. Deck the Halls. Santa has delivered presents across Urzikstan via a number of holiday crates. Open the TAC map to reveal their location in the match and get to the trees as rewards. To the trees to earn the rewards in the vicinity. Wow, I cannot speak. However, be ready to fight for your spot as a flare is sent up when operators interact. So very similar to how it was in Caldera with this, but there won't be Krampus attacking you. Those who hold the point the longest will be gifted the chance to meet Santa, or at least something that used to be Santa. So it's going to be Zombie Santa, which is essentially Krampus. This guy here with his turret and his bag and his red eyes and not turret, minigun. Deck the Hall. Santa has... Oh, wait. It was Zombie Santa. Once an operator obtains a key from Deck the Halls, a merry portal will appear. Take the portal to face off against the zombified Juggernaut Santa. Defeat this evil incarnation of Santa before rummaging in his massive sack of... We're going to be rummaging Santa's massive sack for a variety of valuable loot. Life-giving loot, some might say. Sleigh Ride. Santa has taken over the train in Urzikstan. Per his usual modus operandi, Santa will be handing out presents to all the well-behaved operators he meets. Those who choose to be naughty, on the other hand, will be met with heavy resistance. See what that means? Maybe these zombies here. Snowball fights. Part of both the player's default loadout as well as in ground loot represented by a snowflake icon of the attack map. You can find these rather lethal snowballs over the map. I wonder if they'll act like throwing knives. And more. The CODWZ event will feature a new challenge for Call of Duty Warzone and multiplayer during the 12 days of CODWZ. Complete these challenges to earn rewards. General overview. I don't know what this operator is, but I like it. I like it a lot. Reminds me of Halo, which is maybe why I like it so much. We're going to skip all this. This is the summary stuff again. New weapons. We're getting XRK Stalker Sniper Rifle. Now, this could be the meta sniper rifle. I called that the cat was in that loadout video. This could be it. Who knows? Because there was a word of one-hit snipers, which it does mention in the description of this, which I'll read in a second, but this is talking multiplayer when it talks about for one-hit eliminations. When it describes these, talks a lot about multiplayer, not necessarily Warzone. For one-hit eliminations, look no further. The XRK Stalker Sniper Rifle deals massive damage and is highly customizable to support multiple playstyles. Enhance the weapon's velocity and stability and strike from the shadows, or improve its handling capabilities to become a quick scoping menace. Stalk your prey and lay them out with this tactical sniper rifle chambered in 50 caliber. RAM-7 Assault Rifle, Launch and Battle Pass, Sector A7, that's going to be Sector A4. Exceptionally compact, this bullpup rifle supports a lightweight polymer frame and is chambered in the versatile 5.56. When you need power and mobility, the RAM-7 is a sure bet. The weapon deals solid damage at close and medium range, and its controlled burst can compete from afar. Its lightweight frame results in a quick reload and fast handling so you can stay on the offensive. Hopefully this is as fun and as good as even the late RAM-7 in Warzone, where it was like viable but not meta. It was a fun gun, and hopefully it's just as fun. Stormender Launcher, another launcher. Battle Pass Sector A12, the state-of-the-art weapon system fires a localized EMP on slight delay, destroys tactical and lethal equipment, and temporarily disables other electronic devices. This brand new weapon has the power to shoot down specific kill streaks and take out drones with locked-on capabilities. With unlimited recharging ammo and the ability to disable and delay enemy equipment, this weapon serves as a very real shock to the system, though damage to operators minimal. So this isn't going to be a weapon to kill, it's going to be one to like disable. I'm assuming if you hit an operator, it's going to act like a shock stick, I'm guessing. It doesn't really say here, but the unlimited ammo and being able to take down streaks is certainly interesting for playing something like Search, where a lot of people's secondary is like a knife anyways. That's really interesting. HRM9 SMG in season, and it's an armory unlock. A light yet stable 9mm submachine gun for close quarters combat and putting down enemies quickly, sporting a high fire rate and excellent handling and mobility. So it's probably going to be like week 4 armory unlock like we saw with the TAC Eradicator this week. The HMR9 is the perfect fit for aggressive run and gun playstyles. Aim down sights for precise fire, enter tac stance, and run circles around your enemies. Use Gunsmith to enhance the weapon's mid-range capabilities, improve its close quarters performance, or a combination of the two. TAC Evolver. I like this Christmas themed high rise here. You got the little drinks for the office party and the dance floor. Alright, anyways. An advanced multi-caliber LMG capable of firing 7.62 or 5.56. So we're talking this is probably going to have a smaller 5.56 mag and have like AR handling. With minimal adjustments to the weapon. Versatile and exceptionally lethal in the right hands. This all-new light machine gun is capable of taking down both infantry and artillery, whichever chooses to cross its path. A wide variety of attachments are available via the gunsmith, allowing you to tailor the TAC Evolver to any playstyle. Explore your attachments. 9 new aftermarket parts coming at launch and in season. We're looking at the Jack Beholder rifle unit. Includes the Jack Purifier, which we'll talk about in a second. So, Jack Purifier, Jack Etten, double barrel kit, and Jack Bullseye. Which, by the way, there's an aftermarket part, that optic with a laser attachment built in. That's actually pretty good. I really like it. So aftermarket parts, kind of W. Jack Purifier compatibility: MCW, MTZ 556, Holger 556, DG56, SVA 545, RAM-7, MTZ. So pretty much battle rifles and assault rifles. And then the Riveter also. Equipment underbarrel flamethrower. What needs more to be said? Burn it all down. This Jack Purifier amp is compatible with several weapons, including multiple assault rifles, battle rifles, and the Riveter shotgun. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5 of the. So what is it missing? It's missing the FR 556 from the ARs. Got all 3 battle rifles. And the Riveter shotgun, and then the new RAM-7. Jack Etten double barrel kit available for the AMR SMG, so it's just for the AMR. This creates 2 stacked barrels that fire simultaneously. This offers twice as much downrange damage at the cost of some accuracy. That sounds like it's going to be trouble. Jack Thunder LMG kit compatibility: Sidewinder battle rifle. Dominate lanes and hold objectives with this LMG conversion kit for the Sidewinder battle rifle that brings a large capacity magazine and ramps its fire rate the longer you hold down the trigger. So it'll be Sidewinder LMG, and I don't think that's good because the Sidewinder's not very good. Jack Be Right Back compatibility: many assault rifles, submachine guns, battle rifles, marksman rifles, and sniper rifles. Go loud. This compensator borders on excessive, offering a phenomenal reduction to recoil while significantly increasing muzzle rapport, resulting in an extended red dot on the enemy radars. For multiplayer, probably good. Outside of search and destroy, for Warzone, probably not great. Jack Bullseye, compatibility redacted, very low profile, dot optic, limited interference from framework, offers an exceptionally clear sight picture. Jack Glassless optic, the small glassless reflex optic offers a crisp and clear sight picture. Jack Signal Burst for the Holger 5.56, a conversion designed for accuracy and controllability with 4-round bursts. Not a fan. Jack Beholder Rifle Kit for the TYR handgun, that's the revolver if you don't know. A long and heavy barrel that offers the best increase to range, improves recoil control and damage range, converting this handgun to a single shot rifle. Interesting. Useless probably, but interesting. Jack Headhunter Carbine Kit for the Rival 9 SMG. Rival Assault Rifles with this 3-round burst conversion kit that excels at mid-range combat. Interesting. And then it's just Black Cell, Operators coming, Bundles coming, although I do actually want to... Ooh, that's an Operator. I mean, it's not a bundle. Sweet. I do want to point out one that I really like, though. It's this one. It's Santa. There's also rumors of Michonne and Rick coming from Walking Dead. There's Dune collaboration. But yeah, that's it. That's the new weekly challenges coming. You get camos for that. You get aftermarket parts. You get a new weapon here or there. Prestige challenges, calling cards, emblems. You can read through all this like you want if you want. DMZ is essentially going away. There's going to be no further updates. There's going to be no more cross progression with DMZ. DMZ is pretty much gone. It still has Al Mazrah, which means Al Mazrah is still in the game files, which means we could have Al Mazrah and Urzikstan both active. That means we could also have Verdansk and Urzikstan, so don't ever let them tell you again they can't have multiple big maps. But that being said, I think that's all I want to talk about. Yep, that's all I want to talk about. So that's kind of a long one, as these videos tend to be. Of course, I will have a patch note video to have more Warzone specifics. But so far, I think this is going to be a great update to Warzone. The content looks fun. The map and zombies at least seems like it's great. The movement's going to be great. We're getting a bunch of new weapons off the rip. This looks like this is going to be one of the best updates we've had since like the Verdansk days. Some of the Caldera updates had some good content, but this looks like this might be our best update in a long time. Let me know what you think down in the comments below, and while you're scrolling down, please don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell so you know when I'm upload a definitive meta video instead of a guessing meta video. When I upload about the patch notes, upload about new weapons. I want to dive so much back into the Warzone content that I have been essentially moving away from since Warzone 2 came out. So hit that notification bell so you know when that's all live. And like I said, this will be linked down below. My Twitch will be linked down below. I'll be live as soon as the update is live. So come check me out there. Ask me to use new weapons. Ask me questions, my thoughts, whatever. I will be happy to answer, oblige, try out whatever I can to the best of my abilities. And also I have all my social medias linked down below. If you want some short form content, my TikTok and Instagram are linked down below. If you just want some more me content, Twitter's linked down below. Feel free to check those out. Any likes, follows, whatever, always makes my day. But I will see you on Urzikstan in less than a week. Get frying. Have a good day.